deep into the atmosphere. Went from AC to ESH, ADHD control, man, can't shed that weight. Little cake got me folded, come move from the shade, man, I'm soda, the heat.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another CBD flower review. Today we're looking at the STARDAWG strain from Buzzin' Buddha. We're going to open up this pot and I'm going to tell you guys what this flower smells like. It smells amazing, but this ain't dog. I've been vaping STARDAWG THC wise for like the last year and a half, maybe even 2 years. It's been like the main THC strain that I've been using. So I've had my fair share of STARDAWG over the last 2 years, and this just doesn't smell of STARDAWG, unfortunately. It smells amazing. It smells of a very strong haze, but unfortunately this isn't a STARDAWG strain. It smells great. Really nice, strong smell, even before I've even broke any of the buds up. Just inside the pot, it smells great, but it smells of haze. This one isn't STARDAWG. So let's look at what this flower looks like up close. And this is the STARDAWG close-up, guys, and it is some beautiful flower, as you can see. The trim job is about as best as you're going to get. The trichome coverage is great. Looking at it even more up close, this flower is super, super dense. This type of CBD flower is definitely new to the CBD scene, and as you can see, the inside is just crazy. Trichomes on top of trichomes, super sticky looking on the inside. This is some top tier CBD flower. Beautiful looking flower. Now that the close-ups are done, let's grind up some of this STARDAWG and tell you what it smells like. And it smells great. The smell of this is awesome, it's strong, it smells fresh. This flower smells amazing. But when I'm talking about the smell, I can really say that it smells of STARDAWG in the bag when I grind it up. There isn't any dog smell to this one. This is definitely got a haze terpene profile, but it does smell great. If we're looking at this as STARDAWG, no. If we're looking at this as a haze, it's nice. So let's grab the DynaVap and fill it up with some. And there is the STARDAWG in the DynaVap oven. And while I put this cap on and get ready to heat it up for the first time, I want to tell you guys I'm going to be changing up the heating process in these reviews when it comes to the DynaVap, because there's multiple ways you can heat up the DynaVap and get it going. Most of the time I go to the bottom of the cap, try to clear the bowl super quick, get a lot of heat into it, but that doesn't make any sense in the reviews because I'm telling you guys what it tastes like, and a lot of the time when you really hit the bottom of that cap and try to get as much vapor as possible, a lot of those terpenes kind of disappear. So from now on, for the first hit of every DynaVap oven, I'm going to hit it at the top of the cap. Depending on where you hit it on the cap is dependent on whether you get vapor or flavour. First hit on the DynaVap from now on in the reviews is going to be at the top of the cap, searching for those terpenes. So hopefully you understood how I was trying to explain that. First hit. So obviously no vapor there because that was pretty much just a terpene hit. And with the flavour with this, on that first terpene hit, I'm getting a few different flavours. Obviously that haze is coming through and it's actually quite strong. Again, a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of a woody taste, but that haze definitely takes over that first terpene hit. And hopefully doing that first hit at the top of the cap as a terpene hit will allow for me to explain the terpenes a lot better and the flavours a lot better instead of just cloud chasing. So let's go into this second hit. Whew. Amazing vapor. The haze is really trying to hold on there, but the earthiness and the woodiness definitely comes in quite quick with this strain. I wouldn't say the flavours are terrible, but that haze, which you want staying around for a long time, kind of disappears pretty quick. Let's go into heat up number 3 in the DynaVap. Yeah, the vapor is amazing on this strain. Yeah, and on that third hit, the haze is pretty much gone now, replaced by that earthy, woody taste. Going into heat up number 4. And my vap cap didn't actually click that time, so I was a bit worried and pulled the heat off a bit early, so we might be able to get another hit out of that. Wow, I don't know how this is happening, but I've had 1 terpene hit, and this is my 4th heater on the bottom of the cap, which is when we're searching for all the vapor, so for longevity this strain is pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, vapor-wise, like hit-wise, this stuff is amazing. The flower just lasts so long. And we didn't even get close to combusting either. So 5 hits in the DynaVap. I'm pretty impressed. And now that the DynaVap's done, we're moving over to the Mighty. I've got my dosing capsule prepared. So that's going to go in. Let's put the cap on and let's go to 180. There we go, we're at 180. Let's take our first hit in the Mighty. Nice little terpene hit there at 180. Again, the strong taste there is haze. The terpene hits are great if you're looking for haze because those first 1 or 2 terpene hits are very strong when it comes to the haze side of things. A little bit of woodiness hiding in there. And that's like the 2 flavours that I actually get off this strain most, is like a strong haze taste with a little bit of a woody taste in the background. Let's go in for hit number 2. Yeah, that haze is starting to drop off now. Woodiness is definitely starting to come up in the flavours now. Definitely manageable, really smooth to hit. Going for hit number 3. Yeah, those hazy terpenes have definitely gone now. Getting more of an earthy, woody flavour now coming through, which was pretty similar to the DynaVap. The first hit or 2 had a nice haze taste to it, and then the haze dropped out, and that kind of earthy, woody taste kind of came in. So let's go into the next hit. I think the vapor's starting to drop off now, so we're going to go from 180 up to 210 to see if we can finish this dosing capsule. There we go, we're at 210, the mouthpiece is kicking out vapor already. Ooh. Vapor production is great on this strain. Starting to get a slight tickle on the back of my throat now as I go up there in the temps, but nothing too crazy. Better get myself ready for when I hit the bong. Vapor's still there. I'll definitely say though, as you go into your oven or your dosing capsule or whatever, there is a slight little scratch on the back of my throat that's been coming in when I've been using it. That was definitely one of the little notes that I made about this strain, is that a slight tickle on the back of the throat comes in the more you vape this flower. Vapor's starting to drop off a bit now. Let's see what else we got left. Yeah. I think when it comes to the vaporizers, that's done. Mighty, DynaVap done. Those terpene hits are great. You get a really strong haze taste in those terpene hits. But the haze does seem to drop off pretty quick, and then the woody, earthy flavours start to come through pretty strong. Slight scratch on the back of the throat as you get through the oven. But it's nothing too uncomfortable, nothing crazy to be honest. So let's move over to some glass. There we go, our bowl's packed. Let's do this. Ooh. Eyes are watering already. And that was a lovely hit, actually. The flavour was nice. It was nice and smooth. Big hit. Can definitely feel the effects coming on already. I can feel it in my eyes, slight buzz in my temples already. So now that that's done, let's grab our papers, let's grab our roaches, and let's roll a joint. I don't smoke much anymore, but your boy still got it. So our joint is rolled. Let's take our first hit. And this goes out to everyone watching this video now. Stuck in these weird times at the moment. I hope you're all getting super high. I won't lie, the flavour off the start of this is good. Again, it's not STARDAWG, but it has got a nice haze on the start of the joint. It's nice and smooth, it tastes good, I can feel the effects are pretty strong. This strain is so strange because in the vaporizers, the more you vape it, it does get a little tickle on the back of your throat. But when I've combusted this strain, when I've hit it in the bong, I've smoked joints of it, it's never that harsh. It's always a nice smooth smoke. I also just realised that the first few puffs of this joint made me slide halfway down my chair. I would have been like this in the next frame. In my eye. The effects on this, they're not bad. Yeah, smoking this flower is not bad at all. It's actually really enjoyable. Not bad at all. Very similar to the other sessions that I had when I smoked a joint with this strain. It's cool. No real bad scratch on the back of my throat. The flavour's really nice at the start. It burns well. Overall, combustion wise, this strain is good. So guys, now that the session is done, what do I think about the STARDAWG from Buzzin' Buddha? We're going to start off with the looks, and for me, right now, Buzzin' Buddha are like the front runners. Some of the flower that they're getting in at the moment is crazy. I had some of their blue sherbet recently and that looks amazing. A lot of their strains that I've tried recently and seen recently, and just the stuff that they're bringing in has been top level, top shelf. The best CBD flower I've seen, actually. It's dense, good trichome coverage. The trim job on this flower is some of the best I've seen. It's super tight, and I can't fault the looks. Probably the best CBD flower you're going to find. This STARDAWG looks amazing. I'm going to give this a 9.5. And now let's get to the smell, which is where my issue came in, because I've vaped a lot of STARDAWG in the last 2 years, and this just isn't STARDAWG. It is a great haze strain. If you like haze, this is a great strain. 9s all the way. But it is called STARDAWG, and I don't feel as though it smells like STARDAWG. So I've got to take some marks off. The smell is great though. It's strong. It is a haze. It's not a bad smelling strain. It's just not STARDAWG. So I'm going to give the smell for this a 6. So now let's get to the taste. And the first terpene hit was great. Very, very strong haze taste. But after that, the woodiness and the earthy came through. And yeah, it wasn't the best strain I've had when it comes to flavour. It did kind of drop pretty quick. The haze was nice and strong, and then it just, boom, went downhill. But it wasn't bad. It was nice and smooth when it came to combusting it. Slight scratch when I was vaping it, but nothing too uncomfortable. Overall, not bad. I'm going to give the taste for this a 7. Do I think this is a day or a nighttime strain? For me, STARDAWG is one of those ones that just flattens me. Perfect nighttime strain. Every time I use STARDAWG, it's like bedtime. Puts me to sleep. This one is more on the indica side. I wouldn't say I'm totally flat out, but I feel relaxed. I feel chilled. If I tried, I could probably go to sleep now, but it hasn't shut me off. I think this could be vaped or smoked throughout the day, but this would be a great nighttime strain because it's one of those strains that just kind of takes the load off and kind of gives you that empty mind. So I'd say this was both. Now let's get to the effects, guys, and I love the effects of these. I can feel it in my eyes right now. I just kind of feel like if you smoke or vape THC, that first like touch of the high, like when you just go, ooh, yeah, I'm high now. That's kind of the effect. Nothing overwhelming. I've got a nice clear head. I feel super calm and relaxed. I don't feel high, but I'm kind of in that first moments of getting high when you're chilled and you're relaxed and you just kind of feel a little buzzed. The pain relief is great on this one. Have been getting tight muscles recently, and this one kind of just loosens me up. Normally, I have a tight chest, I have a tight shoulder. It's kind of one of those things that's sticking around, and this one definitely melts that pain. And I really liked the pain relief on this one. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain relief, 10 being complete pain relief, I would definitely put this one up there, and I think it's because it does have that kind of relaxing effect that you kind of just forget about the pain that's in your muscles. It does relax your muscles. So pain relief on this one, I'm going to give it a 9. And overall, guys, this is a nice strain. Unfortunately, it's not the strain it's called. This definitely isn't a STARDAWG strain to me. Others might think it's close, but for me, I don't think this has got that dog smell to it or that dog taste to it, that pininess, that strong earthiness, that pepperiness that you get from STARDAWG. I don't think that this has got it. Nice haze strain. If you're not worried about having a haze strain, this is great. It looks amazing, it smells great, that terpene hit is really nice, and the effects are great. But if you're buying this looking for STARDAWG, it's not it. The flavours and the smells just aren't there. But overall, this is a really good flower. Top flower, in fact. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a thumbs up, put some comments in the comment section, hit that subscribe button, and I'll speak to you guys later.